Hey everybody, so it comes with great sorrow and sadness that I tell you today I saw The Lion King. Directed by Jon Favreau, starring Donald Glover, Beyonce, James Earl Jones, Chitwell Ejiofor, John Oliver, Seth Rogen, Billy Eichner, Keegan Michael Key, Eric Andre, J.D. McCrae, and Shahadi Wright Joseph. This movie is so horribly boring and joyless that I had to stave off falling asleep in the theater. It is devoid of any artistic integrity or ingenuity, lacks creativity, is blatantly lazy, and quite honestly spits in the face of the original. The fantastical elements of the musical sequences have been removed, basically taking what everyone loved about the animated version away from that. On top of that, the choice to make the characters hyper realistic was a horrible mistake. Now, when we have a close up of a character we are seeing is just a lion or hyena, there is no emotional expression to that animal in this version, which then does not allow the viewer to connect with the character. The scene of Mufasa's death holds no bearing to it. There is no emotional gravitas and feels emotionally barren. We cannot see the distraught on Simba's face, and for a second, I really thought they were not going to show his reaction at all. The emotional part of that sequence is when Simba is running up to Mufasa in the original, trying to essentially bring his father back to life by mushing his face and tugging at his ear. Now, in this version, all we get is Simba putting a paw in between Mufasa's eyes. The entire movie feels simply void of any emotional gravitas. The CGI has an uncanny feel to it, and when you look into the character's eyes and just see black, it makes the characters feel. Oh, wait. CGI has an uncanny feel to it, and when you look into the character's eyes, all you see is black. Making the character look and feel like real animals is no less than impressive. I will give the filmmakers that. But occasionally the environment around the characters look like complete garbage. The character design and the way the characters move and look in this movie and the way they hold themselves up and act like real animals is no less than impressive, and it is by far the best feat of this film. Jon Favreau does a very good job of carrying over the technology that he used and established in 2016 Jungle Book, carries over into this movie, and it does it very well. Unfortunately, like I said, the backgrounds look awful. And the scene where Mufasa gets pushed off the cliff and they do that zoom out of Simba's face is fucking hysterical. I had to hold back laughter in the theater. It's that bad. I found that the voice acting performances were terrible across the board. Beyonce and Donald Glover felt bored. John Oliver felt strange, and Rogen and Eichner as Timon and Pumbaa simply did not work for me. They casted this huge cast of characters and actors and did hardly nothing with them. And Ejiofor as Scar felt wholly underwhelming. His motivations did not make sense, he does not command fear like the original Scar did, and the performance is nothing like Jeremy Irons'. On top of that, it feels as if the voices are out of sync with the mouth movements, and the songs to me are terrible. There's a background song that feels like it belongs in a Star Wars movie, and the recreations of the original musical sequences lack any of the joy and amazement that the original presented to the viewer. And the entire style of what they went with and what they were going with the original is gone. There's no color changes. There's no lava sequence with Scar. It's straight up songs that feels like a very cheap Broadway musical where they can't bring in any props or anything to make the audience feel like there's something meant to be going on and that we're supposed to feel something. I came into 2019 thinking that The Lion King would be the best of the three theatrically released Disney live action movies for the year, and unfortunately, I think it's the worst. Dumbo did a lot of things differently, introduced new story elements, and Aladdin brought in new characters and gave some more things for characters to do. And to both of those films, I commend them for it. However, Lion King feels like it is simply a subpar shot for shot remake of the animated classic with everything that everybody likes about it taken away. It is laughably bad in multiple segments, not funny at all, devoid of anything that could possibly stand out and make it special, and quite honestly was a waste of my time. Oh yeah, they also have Rafiki a superhero moment where he pulls his staff out from the tree, and the movie acts and treats itself like a moment of Captain America pulling his shield out from storage. The Lion King felt like a 2-hour waste of time and money. And please, I beg of you, please do not go see this movie. Please, just buy the original on DVD, watch that, and give Disney your $10 that way. It is with a heavy heart. Not so heavy, because this movie actually sucked and really, really should not have ever been made. They should have just left it to the original, which is an animated masterpiece classic, without a doubt. And let me just say, the part that everybody loves, that first trailer back in 1997 or 95, whenever this movie was made, of just the Circle of Life sequence from the beginning of the movie, which is amazing in an animated version. After I saw it in this movie, I'm not kidding, I booed. This movie is that bad, I started booing in the packed theater. I am going to give The Lion King 2019 a 4.4 out of 10.